Welcome back, everyone. We are playing Elin. Elin? I'm gonna keep calling it Elin just because Elin is a name and it's spelled differently. Why not? It's an acronym regardless. Alright, so we're going to continue where we left off. Hopefully my mic just didn't blast anyone's ears out of their head. I don't know where I was going with that. Anyways, sorry for any noise that made. I just moved my mic and it's apparently creaky, so I'll have to work on that. We are looking for some paper to try and complete this mission, this little quest here in 3 hours. It's not looking good though. I don't even know if, can I make paper? Is that something I can do? Bandage made of oak. That's an interesting bandage. I don't know that I can make paper currently. That would be too handy. So unfortunately we may lose some, I don't know if it's losing some karma or whatever, but, oh, I see, that just takes him to, that's useful. That is useful. Didn't know that was a thing. I'll have to use that in the future. Alright, so, also, we are going to be putting a big focus on the actual, home site here, and making sure that we're doing all the things. So, there's an empty can. That's definitely not going to be paper. So, like, for example, we're probably going to do the, these things. So the compost box, I bet, if we put food in and let it rot, typically, survival games, that's how you kind of make your fertilizer, and then we could fertilize our crops. I wonder what that does. We'll have to find out. And then our combustible and non-combustible waste box. Not really sure what these do other than obviously be a place for people to put their trash. But we do need to cook. Man, it would be really nice to find some paper. Head over here and see if there's anything at all. Not a thing. Bet there's something paper in here. Did we drop anything off that's paper? I mean, these say it's made of paper. But when we have these in our possession, it says not in possession. So they're definitely not what we need. Even the spell books, right, says they're made of paper, but says you're not in possession, so it's definitely not those either. He's probably looking for, I mean, we brought him scraps of paper before, so it's probably a very similar thing. Alright, well, I guess we're just gonna have to resign to failing that one, I suppose. I also want to check and see. Okay, come on, click on the board. 1 day. Okay, so 1 day we'll have our tax payment due, which I believe, because we set this up and it takes 30 days, well, it says active for 16 days. Okay, so this has gone down. So we might actually be earning taxes already. So I think maybe in 16 days we'll earn resident tax. We'll keep our eye on that. Actually, would it say in the log here? No, so this is literally just the past 50 events that show up down here in general. Doesn't look like it actually tells you otherwise. So here, though, we can see income from the last month. We have nothing for tax, so we can look at it there and see when that comes up. Our fertility's gone up because of things. I did kind of forget that we need to pull weeds and get that done, and our gardener's not able to do that until we have a farm sign, so we're going to want to build a sign for that. She's not hungry, I'm not hungry. These will stay fresh for a while, so let's move her out of the way here. Let's go ahead and do the signboard workshop. This takes 2 planks, 2 string, and 2 sticks. we can make 2 strings, so that's convenient. That's just 4 stamina. And then we need 2 planks, which we can do. I think I actually need to have the wood on me, though. We can do beautiful, which just increases their price. Or we can just take some oak logs. Let's go ahead and transfer a couple of those. That's going to give us 4, which is fine, because I think something else needed planks. That we'll end up doing as well. Also, actually, is there any sticks in here? There's a branch. We're going to need 2 sticks of the same kind. This is a grass branch. Those are less easy to come by, believe it or not. At least with what we have on our current map here. Alright, is this a young tree? No. Or is it? I don't know. Let's see. It is. Actually, it's kind of a medium, I guess. Alright, so now we have our 2 sticks as well. And we got logs. Alright, let's go ahead and attack this guy. Cool. Back over to... We'll come over here, we'll go ahead and use the sawmill and do our 2 sticks. And then we'll get our 2 planks from this one instead, since it's easier. And then we'll go ahead and come in here. Now we can do our signboard workshop. We'll craft that. It's going to use almost all of our stamina. We should really have worked on these workshops so we can start building out an actual like crafting room. But for now, we'll keep placing things down the line like this. In here we are, farm sign. Sign designated the area for farmers to do agricultural work. Okay, so that is literally for your residents to do things. What else do we have? Okay, sales tag. Price tag for goods lets you tag items for sale and sell them to visitors. A room board and a house board, we know what those do. Fishing sign. A sign designated the area for anglers to fish. So we can hire our fishing tourists as residents and they can come and catch fish for us. A ranch sign for gathering livestock. Lumberjack. Designated area for loggers to cut down trees. Interesting. So I do know that you can get seeds of trees, so I guess maybe you can also designate an area to plant trees. Hey, garbage dump sign. Designate an area for placing trash. More coffee. Very good. So are we able to place that on a... or like next to the bins that we can make? We'll have to see. Stockpile. There's an area for storing produced goods. Okay, that's cool. Guide sign. Designate the spawning spot when entering home. Hey. Okay, so that could be useful for when we... Obviously, when we enter, I wonder if it, like, if this is in the middle, if it puts us right there. But more I'm thinking about when we use, like, the return scroll. Yeah, scroll of return. So, for example, if I want to place this sign somewhere that I want one of those heavy shrines, I can pick up the shrine, use the scroll of return, pop up wherever this guide sign is, and then my shrine is exactly where I want it to be, instead of having to try to carry, you know, 200 or 400 pounds of shrine somewhere. So that could be good. We do want to go back in that puppy cave and eventually go down and get that shrine that we saw, so we can start getting some faith stuff going as well. Although it's a shrine of the void, so I don't know if we can change. I think you can change shrines to, you know, whatever god you want to worship. Especially the void one. I don't know if it's specifically the void ones, because obviously void is like the anti-faith. I don't know. Anyways, good stock. This is designated area for storing replenishment products. Okay. So you can really create like a whole production line, which is kind of cool. Fuel storage, right. For storing fuel, that's useful. Dining spot. Designate an area for dining. Eating in the dining spot provides a slight boost to the meal's effects, though it's minimal. That's cool. Why is this tarnished? Because of the type of logs? No. -4 item quality though. That's crazy. I don't know if there's... I guess if you find, or if you use logs that would reduce or, you know, increase item quality, you could offset that. I don't know if that even has an effect. I think that just is if we try to sell it. I just don't know why that's like that. But that's going to be very useful, obviously, for our inn as well. But even just as like a place that we go to eat, and our little girl goes to eat, to get boosted effects on meals, because again, that's gonna be our easiest way of improving our attributes as well. Okay, so first thing we definitely want is the farm sign, because then we're able to allow our farmer guy to, our pioneer guy to do his farming job, which I believe will include weeding, or at least harvesting crops and planting. We'll see how it works, but this only takes 2 logs, so that's super easy too. It does take 5 stamina, which of course we don't have. Anything else we want to look at while we are here? Okay, this says -1 hour. Do we not fail it for going over time? I wonder if it just gives us lesser rewards or something. I guess we'll find out, because we're about to sleep. 582 orans. What does it say there? Okay, we got 8 orans here. Up to 13.5% on our Limblessville level here. Still don't know what this bottom bar is, obviously. Next gold bar is coming a while later. Man, it's the balance of like wanting to go and do dungeon delving to get, you know, a bunch of scrolls and other stuff like that. Speaking of, this still doesn't appraise. So maybe this is beyond our level to appraise, and that's what's going on. Or maybe just because it's a special item, obviously it can't be sold. It was given to us from a quest. Very possible. So that quest is no longer on here. So if we look... Okay, so a tax invoice of 582 orans have been issued to you. It should arrive by morning. I assume that's that. Yep, tax bill. You have 1 unpaid tax bill. A day passes. Alright, quest Absolute Nightmare has been expired. You have failed the quest. You lose 12 fame. Holy shit. That's a lot of fame to lose. We've been working up our fame pretty well, too. Is there a place we can go to see our fame? Right here. Okay, we still have 29 fame. As I mentioned, so there is a thing, like if your fame gets too high, like I said, like monsters get harder, the game just gets harder, right? You can sell your fame off to like other adventurers. If you want to try to, you know, manage that. Apparently just failing a quest is a good way to manage it too, although you lose 5 karma as well. I'm still decent in karma, so we're just kind of playing it safe there. We didn't learn anything while sleeping, but that's fine. So let's go pick this tax bill up. Just go ahead and take it. Hey, look, it's made of paper owner. Couldn't give him that. We want to find Ashland because we now have this tax bill. So we're going to go ahead and talk to him. Boom, there it is. So this is going to be for our tax liability quest here. I see you have finally received your bill. Let me explain how you pay your taxes. The payment method is simple, so don't worry about it. The important thing is whether you have the money available, which I do. I have 846 orans, in fact. Take the bill you received to the capital of Mysilia. I have to take it to the... I can't just send it in. Interesting. There's a tax box in the town hall. It makes me think, I wonder if there's a tax box I can make myself and put it as a convenience item. Anyways, there you can drop off the bill along with the money you have been billed. It will be truly pleasant to have a weight lifted off your shoulders. Why don't you go to the market in Mysilia and buy some souvenirs after you paid your tax? Okay, so that's at least gonna get us to go to the capital. I mentioned we were gonna stick around our Limblessville here for a while and do things, but I think we'll prepare for that journey. We'll make that millstone and make some rations so we can actually have like a proper travel ration setup for traveling to the capital. I don't think it's very far away. In fact, he might tell me where it's at. You will receive bills in the future under various names, not only taxes. Interesting. Don't like that. The method of payment is the same for all of them, so don't worry. You just have to go to the place the bill is due and do it, okay? Just be mindful of payment deadlines. Not only will overdue bills damage your reputation, but the authorities are always willing to use force, you know. Oh yes, I forgot to tell you the most important thing. You can get to Mysilia by following the road southeast. It's a bit far, but you can't get lost. Okay. Cool. So now we need to go to Mysilia to complete that quest. Oh look, we're already growing things. Wait, we've already got a mushroom and a tomato. Did these grow overnight? That's fascinating. That was much faster than I expected. Alright, so I guess question it then. Doesn't say how long. Does it say on our home board when this is due? Next tax payment is in 30 days. Currently behind on one tax bill. They need to be paid quickly. Okay, so I guess well, it's weird though, because we just got the bill. How am I supposed to know? Well, our fertility it's dropped significantly, so I guess some things have grown, which makes sense. Well, in fact, we have crops that have grown. I wonder if that also contributes to that. This is now active for 17 days. Okay, this is counting up by the looks of it. So I wonder if it at least 30 days need to pass after enabling. So I assume once it hits 30 days, then we'll go ahead and collect on taxes for our residents. Okay. Alright, so now we want to go ahead and get this sign made for sure. Our farm sign here. Oak logs are fine. We have those on us, as a matter of fact. Go ahead and craft that. And now, let's move this over here. I guess, I don't know, we'll place it in the middle. Cool. Nothing to do with it. But, now let's go back to our resident board. And we can see, cool, gardening. So, so all he's doing is giving us soil +1, emergency ration +1. Okay, I think I see how this works. Just out of the way that I'm looking at it. Their work are things that they would do. So if he had like gardening as his work, he would go and do that. The hobby are things that if you have the item or the thing that they need, the requirement met, then they just give you bonuses for it. So like his, for example, he just automatically produces a treasure map, but once you have a treasure map, the other benefit is he auto-collects. And then they just automatically produce junk. So we're going to want to get a bookshelf, learn how to make a bookshelf or one of the two, so that they can start researching, and I can see what that does as well. Okay, so that means that I guess we go and pick these ourselves. Not really worried about doing it just yet though. As I mentioned, I want to go ahead and make sure, let's go ahead and check if there's any quests. There are. Potion of magic potion, so any potion here, which I could do. Rare compass, compass, rare collection, don't have that. Research material, dog body pillow. Yeah, that's unique. Okay. Can't really do any of these. I could do this one, I guess. Well, I say that. Yeah, again, I'm not going to take any quests, so it's a good idea never to take a quest unless you know you can complete it, because obviously it hurts a bit if you fail them. So, next thing I want to do then, we'll go ahead and check for this millstone. So we need 4 stones, 2 strings, and 2 branches, or 2, yeah, just 2 branches, not sticks. String. Okay, I only have 1 vine left, so I guess we're gonna go ahead and do that. As I mentioned, we're gonna go and do the vine stuff before. Okay, we'll head up here and grab this weed here. Try to improve our fertility while we're going around and doing stuff. There's a young cedar tree, so that'll get us a branch. So we'll get that weed out. Here's another branch. There's a duck. Standing, that's actually funny. That duck is standing on that floating bottle. I like that. That's pretty good. That is outside, so we're not gonna do anything with that. I'm gonna come over here and grab some blueberry, which we failed. Too shrill to be of any use. Okay. Might as well grab another branch. Sure, we're gonna need more branches. Another branch. It's a fir branch. That's good. Pleasant. Guess we'll get rid of the weeds. What is this? Birch. Increases price and soothing. Seed of weed. Okay, we can grow weed now. You just hate when there's seeds. Alright, let's see. Grab this vine. I think I should be getting rid of the flowers and stuff too. I know I should be getting rid of the trees if I really want to increase the fertility of the land, but not super concerned at the moment until we like really get into the farming stuff. Okay, so that's probably all we've got right now, huh? Prim. Yeah, okay. So let's go ahead and make all the string that we can. Because we're gonna need at least these 2. And then we get our branches. Alright, so now we need stone. It's a slate stone, so let's go ahead and grab any other stone we can. I see not much stone. There's some stone all the way over here. Stop that. Oh, we picked up our empty can there too. Junk stone, that's definitely not gonna help me. Come on. This character's so unlucky sometimes. Let me... Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and place some junk in here real quick. Oh, I'm hungry. I didn't even realize that. I need to cook, so I guess we're gonna use some more stamina then. Craft that, and craft that. Uh-oh. Grotesque meat. Okay, well that's not good. I guess one of my meats was a little old. I did not see that. There's no way to just like... Oh, so that would be good to put into like a compost, I guess. Man, there's so many things I need to do and want to do. How's a little girl doing? She's also hungry? Okay. I shall give her roasted blueberry. She's not hungry anymore, so let me stop grabbing that. Alright, I guess we need to go somewhere to get stone, so we'll go ahead and leave. And we could come up to the cave, actually. Don't have a lot of stamina right now. do have our bed, but let's come up here. We'll enter. We've been here before, but we can find some stone. Some phyllite stone. Regular stone is going to be good, so we'll go and collect that. Okay, now we have some stone there, and there's some stone back up this way as well. Oh, alright. The hermit crab. These guys are such a pain in the ass. Although now she can do a lot more damage, so maybe it won't take us forever. Yeah, she's doing a lot more damage on that trade. Ooh, and a heart. That's good for the pocketbook there. Alright, so we do have our stone. That is also in the map, so we can collect that as well. Since we seem to be having a struggle finding stone right now for some reason. Go ahead and grab these vines as well. Oh, okay. Well, that's fine. There's nothing else on here that matters. Okay, so we'll come into here and make this millstone finally. Oh, I need 4. Oh, come on. Alright, we'll drop some stuff off in here as well. Don't care about that. Drop that. We'll put the stone in there, we don't need it. We'll go ahead and close this, come up here, and drop off that heart for at least a little bit of money. Do need some meat, so sorry, but you're just in the wrong place, the wrong time. Said, what are you doing? I'm trying to get food. That's what I'm doing. So we're running a little low on stamina, so we'll just go ahead and cook this. That gets us tired, so now we can at least go in. So this is still fresh. I know it's like, it's meat, right? It's raw food. Curious if it goes bad. I'm also curious like how long this keeps food good for. Should probably go and pick our crops. Go ahead and do that. Axe, maybe? These can't be the right tools, right? Okay. So maybe the shovel is the best way to do this. We have our first mushroom. These have pleasant smell, so they help with perception and charisma for eye-catching. Good to know, good to know. This tomato. Okay, oh, we got some seeds too, so we can actually replant that. Just getting leaves off of these. Is this the right tool for this? Alright, yeah, so we didn't really get much from that. We can get the pasture, which is just... Oh, right. Forgot I was running low on stamina. That's fine. We'll go ahead and go to sleep then. I suppose we don't want to wait too long before we head out to Mysilia to pay our taxes, because... Well, they said you can, I guess, not pay for like 3 months before they really make it serious, but it is what it is. Alright, so we got a few more orange there, and we've improved our wooden fence recipe. Good to know, good to know. Oh yeah, we have a watchfire here. Okay. Anyways, I don't know what the madam's favorite part of it is, but whatever, I guess. Alright, so we're gonna, I guess, hold the mushroom, and then we'll drop these off. Maybe we can just let this, like, rot entirely, and then we'll figure out the situation with, there's a massive squirrel. It's a giant squirrel, in fact. Hey, meat. Nice. Alright, I am hungry. I guess I should eat. She's also hungry. I guess I should give her food. Here you go. She's not hungry anymore, so that's fine. And then we're going to come up here and cook this other meat here. Can I cook anything with the mushrooms? No. Probably need a different, probably not the campfire or the bonfire to actually cook the mushrooms. We could go around and try to pick more mushrooms as well, but I need stone, so we're gonna do that. There we go. Cool. Okay, now we're gonna need to put this in here so that we can pull it all from the same place. Otherwise, it treats it as two different items. 4 stone. There you go. We'll go ahead and place this around the side over here by our guy there. Okay, now we can see a chunk of soil, which we can get from using our pickaxe on soil, plus any drink creates clay. Huh. Okay, I guess clay is a material for something else. A fish plus bark creates kibble. I guess kibble is not a ration per se. Probably turn kibble into rations, maybe? I don't know. Or any corpse. Okay, I just used that. That's unfortunate. Plus bark equals kibble. Okay. Okay. Should I make a fishing rod? Man, this just turns into like one thing after another. Ooh, I just noticed we are 1 hostile creature away from completing that. 2 hostile creatures away from completing that. 7 days, plenty of time. Okay. There are a couple fish over here. Can I just go and grab the fish? Well, I can collect a bone from the fish. So yeah, you definitely need a fish to get them. But maybe we can get a corpse from this. Yes, nice. And some offal, I believe, right? Yes, and a fang. Wow. That was a very useful useful deal there. What else did I need to combine this with? Bark, right. Alright, so let's grab some bark. Some bark. We'll just grab all of it, it's fine. Okay, so, oh. Says I can grind the bone as well. It's not giving me anything else to grind with it, though. Interesting. Okay, so that must be like a hidden recipe there, then. Alright, so we got kibble, which is a new recipe, which is this. Nutrition 33. How's that compared to just the roast meat here? 23. Oh, okay. So this, though, I'd have to compare to, like, the actual thing that it came from. I wonder if it does grind, if it's always going to grind into the same stats there, juicy and put it size. Either way, it's preserved food, so this is probably going to last just a lot longer. Yeah, so I wonder what I grind with bone. Either way, we'll place that in there and find out someday, I suppose. Okay, so that's gonna be good enough for now. Let's go ahead and make our way to the capital. The last half of the episode here. We've got a decent amount of stamina. We'll just stick to the road as much as possible. This is a lot. What is going on here? Lucira the artist. Okay. They're fair, so they're not super terrible. A gnome. The duck is fine. Floating eye. A gnome. Oh, okay, we have just some fanatics here of Hiromi of Moonshadow. And they are... Okay, I see. So these guys appear to be hanging this person. That's interesting. Follower of a Hecatl of luck. Yeah, whatever that word. Oh, talk to him. Save me. I could unrestrain him, but I'm sure that's going to turn all these guys on me, and they're all overmatched, so definitely not going to do that. What we will do, though, is definitely kill this. How dare you, Herbert? Okay. She's going after the next one. So I got a heart here. Did I get something else from that? No, just the heart. Can go bad, so we'll put that in our cooler box. Aha! Okay, so we can also return to Ashland and do that. Looks like we didn't actually have to return to the person to complete the quest for that. That's cool. A bonus of 82 orens added as a reward. Something's been put on the ground. We have 3 things put on the ground. Tinker Camp up and 7 fame. More karma. We got at least 2 platinum coins here. Strange gold coins. Now we have 2 of those. And another 130 orens. Nice. We have 1,000 orens now. Hell yeah. Progress. Looks like she might be making her way over to the eye. Yeah. Okay. Let's come over here, because I want to attack this guy. You are vile. Get him. Oh, yeah, you're gonna die. Ooh. A treasure chest and 3 items inside. Doesn't look like it's locked. I might grab this bluegrass while I'm over here as well. Should have dropped these off. My weight is not ideal. Open this up. Oh my. Unidentified silver longsword. We're definitely going to take that. A medicine bottle. Made of granite, categorized as junk. Okay. So we'll take that. 29 orens. Hell yeah. So we could also take this. This is a 10 slot chest. The benefit of which I'm not really sure. You know, other than some of the things for it, I guess. It weighs 25, so this would put us over our weight, though, especially with this sword here. So we'll see if we can appraise this just by walking around. I also wanted to see, if we look at our skills, come down to our weapon masteries. Longsword is one of our skills. In fact, we just got our staff recently up to the same level by the looks of it. Or we're working on our staff, but this longsword's obviously going to be better for us. I'm going to wait until it's identified in case it's got something negative on it. Also, it looks like that's how we would find out how much damage it deals. But we're definitely going to use that instead of our staff if we can. Guarantee that's going to do more damage. That's a good find. That is a good find. Can't harvest, so there's no Oppie to harvest there. I guess since we're here, we'll look around. How's she doing? She's fine. Seeing if she was hungry. She is not. Tempted to collect that stone just because I was having trouble with stone. It was a dodo. Friendly dodo. Or at least not angry dodo. Okay. We'll grab some crim. It's always good to have a little snack if we need to. There's another enemy there. Made short work by our little girl. Alright, yeah, I don't see any other reason not to continue here. What was that? Precious Fields? Alright. We'll head down to this intersection, head over to here. I think I might just cut across. I know there's going to be more danger not on the road, but that's fine. There's Mysilia. Okay, so... Cool. Yep, that's expected. She's hungry. We're probably all hungry. It's an angry goat, angry snail, angry chicken. Stupid public performer. Yeah, get out of here. Take this goat. Oh. A Micah crossbow. I think I called that Mika last time, but... Shut up, chicken. What are you doing? Chicken's kicking my ass is what it's doing. Okay. I'm gonna come over here and grab this. I don't have... Yeah. Well, crossbows... I got 3, so I'm not completely unskilled in crossbows. I would have to make bolts or arrows, whatever their ammunition is. Or keep buying it to do that if I wanted to. But that could be something, again, especially while I'm rather weak. So I guess this must be enchanted in some way, or have some other special thing to it. It also says good. Okay, so I have at least apparently uncovered that it's good. Fascinating. So, yeah. Does this take 2 hands? It doesn't say it does. It also has an empty socket. So I guess I can place a talisman in there? Is that what that's saying? Well, because this one doesn't have an empty socket, and I was able to make a talisman for that. I guess you could put some sort of a rune stone or something in it. Yeah, 1d13. Only a 59% chance to hit, though. Boy, does it hit like a truck compared to my 2d3. Minimum 2 damage, max of 6 damage. Higher chance of hitting, though. Still curious what this sword's gonna be. I don't know, I bet this sells for quite a bit anyway, so maybe we just hold on to it for that. I never did get myself more bandages, and she's got 2 left, so she's fine. I think I might meditate to heal up here. She's hungry, so I guess I can give her some food. I'm gonna give her the giant squirrel. And then I'm gonna meditate. She'll eat that while I'm meditating. And defend me, which is nice. Alright, so we're good to go. She's fine. I'm not hungry. We're all set. I also moved my experience down here. So we can, I don't know, just keep things a little tidier. Like I said, out of the way with the way the closer zoom level that I'm using is. Okay, there's a crab. I'm just gonna go for it. Good. Die, crab, die. Cool. Didn't get anything from it. That's fine. Other than experience, I guess. Is that a rat? Squeak. She has leveled up her 2-handed skill. Ah. Does that mean the staff is 2-handed? Or, you know what? I wonder if it's because she's using it. I think she's using it in her left hand. Or the iron sickle. Or yeah, she has... Okay, never mind. I think this is a 2-handed weapon regardless. Well, it's just weird though, because it just says it can be equipped to hand. Oh yeah, you could use that as a farming tool. Too bad I'm not good with the scythe. But I think because it's in her left hand, it's leveling her 2-handed up. Or maybe she's using it 2-handed. I still haven't figured out how to use something 2-handed. Like to... Maybe it's just automatic. I don't know. It is what it is. There's a lot of things to figure out in this game for sure. Okay. So far so good. What the hell is that? A wasp. It's formidable. It's nothing for my little girl. It sounded weird to say it that way. Oh. Okay, but she's poisoned. Wait. I have this. If I give her this, will she take it and unpoison herself? She's used a bandage, so that's going to keep her alive for now. Her light armor's gone up. That's good. Alright. You know what? Crab. Hand of light. Ooh. I got a card. Okay, cool. So the cards... The card of Hermit Crab. So we look in our journal, we have our card codex. So you can see that we can collect all cards from backpack, for example, or just collect it by right-clicking on it, I believe. So what this is going to do is add them to our list, and we can start to discover like weak spots. Obviously, we track different things about them, and find out anything that we can get bonuses for example, like additional damage on them or something, or maybe reduce damage from them, that kind of stuff. So that's kind of cool. Alright, cool. So that is that. I think you have to collect more of them to unlock the extra stuff, I would assume. Also tells us it's a level 1, it has a shell, and it's a predator. Alright, let's go ahead and go back to collecting with this. So we can grab some berries. Put those in there. I guess we'll come this way now. There's more berries. Oh, another chest too. I'm gonna grab the berries first, and then we'll come up here. Also not locked. Hey, it's another scythe, and it's got an identify situation for it. Cool, cool. So worst case, we can keep this one and use it for harvesting as well, I would assume. I think if you use a sickle, it actually harvests for seeds, like you're guaranteed to get seeds and stuff. We have a majestic tome. We'll definitely try to identify that. What is this? A small gamble chest +1. Okay. It's categorized as junk. It's locked. And we got 22 oranges as well. This has been a very fruitful trip so far. We can use this. Start to open a small gamble chest. +1, a loss. Okay. Well, it was a gamble, right? Not sure what we could have gotten from it, or, you know, whatever, but let's go and kill this guy just because experience and good stuff can drop sometimes. Such as... Come on. Heart. That works. Alright, looks like we're good on other things. Alright, anything else been... Okay, so now we know this is good as well. We've unlocked that at least. So we'll go ahead and keep making our way out. Yeah, I'm hungry now. Let's eat our kibble. Here, what is this? Merchant's Guild. Ooh. And then further down here, we have another town. Oh, there was a town over here too. Olvina. I think that's where I've heard that name. So that name has been mentioned by NPCs somewhere. Alright, so we will enter Mysilia. We are entering at night. So that's kind of unfortunate, but it is what it is. It's a town. So lovely with all the people bustling around. 2 seconds, let me drink some coffee. Okay. Buying and selling, training, trading, gambling, quests, healing. There are so many services here. Even if you get lost, don't worry, just talk to a guard and they'll guide you. Hee. Of course, every town in North Tyrus is different. They vary in development, the items they sell, the services they offer, and the skills you can train. The quests posted on the bulletin board also differ from one to another, so it would be a good idea to explore various towns, of course. But for now, how about we explore this town? Well, yes, but for now, I also want to pay my taxes, which is going to eat into that, but that's fine. What do we have here? We have a farmer. Okay. Our country was struck by a mysterious plague after the 10 Years' War. A rumor is that the disease was spread by that miraculous wind of Nymil. Wait, that's the dungeon. Oh, okay. sack there. There's a guard. We'll talk to him in a second. Curious what this is. Oh, look. A cool cat house. Okay. And there is a kitten, actually. We can go and cuddle that kitten. Adorable. Hey, there's a letter. I can just grab a letter. Can I read a letter? Made of paper, categorized as junk. Well, there's our paper. Better late than never, I guess. Another kitten. I guess we'll cuddle that one too. Can we just like, can we walk in here or something? We can. Hello, welcome to your house, I guess. This says a poster. Now, is that or is that this? Sink. Okay, this is a butcher's tool. So yeah, that must be the poster there, I guess. They're just like decorations or whatever. Yeah, a poster and one other item, which would be the bed there. The cat tower. Hilarious. The amount of items in this game is kind of crazy. Do we have anything to butcher? We don't. Skin into a piece of fiber. Corpse into something as well. I was unaware. I hadn't really thought about that. I wonder what that turns it into. We'll have to consider that next time. Another farmer. They're probably not gonna have anything to say. Who are you? A punk. Okay. Anyways, citizen, elder, another farmer. These are the beehives with bees. That's interesting. Anyways, can't do anything with beehives for now. A well, we can drink from the well. We can blend. Oop. It's not your property. Okay, we can blend something with a well. I bet it's just like if we have like an empty container, we can fill it with water, I would assume. Okay, this appears to be a dead end here. We'll go ahead and move it this way as we're exploring. We have figured out that this is an ancient book titled Voynich Manuscript. It has 5 charges. Ancient book. 5 charges of what, though? Cool. We also have grotesque meat that is rotten. So I'm going to try to get a compost box for that at some point. We'll just place it in here for now. Okay, can't use it for talisman stuff. I haven't identified anything more about these yet either, so that's unfortunate. They might be too... Hold on, let's see. Skill of appraising is appraise good quality. Okay, well these are good quality, so maybe we just have to get more time. As far as this goes, I'm really curious. So I guess we're gonna read it and just see. You finished reading an ancient book titled Voynich Manuscript. 5 charges. You decipher a deciphered ancient book titled... I wonder if it's... Okay, so this is part of the literacy thing, which I believe we have... literacy... We didn't... Oh, there it is. Okay, yeah. So we do have literacy. It looks like that went up as well. But I believe the 5 charges, maybe that's just like 5 attempts to do this deciphering, right? Because now the charges are gone. We can read it. It's already deciphered. Okay. What do we get from it, though? I wonder if it's... I want to keep it. It's an ancient book that sounds like something you want to keep. Why are these bees following me around? Okay. Horses. Cool. Right, because there are mounts and whatnot. Citizen there. This is a signboard. Looks like an inn. Oh, it is an inn. It's got a signboard there too. Like how I just took the longest way possible for that. Here's an innkeeper. I can talk to him. Show me your wares. Bundle of wheat, travel rations. Cool. These cost 15 orans each. Discounted by 70%. Oh shit. Well, I feel like I should buy those. I don't know how to make them myself, but that would be certainly something nice to make. Stir-fried kabachis. Almost said cabbages. Soft and fluffy Appy Nuts bread. Nice. Stinky though. Interesting. 3 other traits. I guess it's 2. Okay, there. Yeah. Can hold X to see the other traits here. Yeah, this is, yeah, so you can see this is like, this is going to give you a lot of boosts for a lot of different stuff. You also have level 1 will potency and will here. Dex potency, strength potency, and strength. Charisma potency, man. Yeah, this is pretty good. How much is that? 140. Oh my gosh. Yeah, so that's another thing. If we can find cooking skill and we can level up our cooking, we're gonna be able to sell meals and make good money off of that too. So that's definitely something we want to do. Which we'll end up wanting to get like these spices and stuff, sugars. Here's a ball of chili. 6 piles of bread. This is also preserved food. Monster sized, interesting. Buy corpse on the bones. So these are nutrition 51, which is basically how full you get. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, the nutrition value also plays into how much effect you get on the attribute that it's improving. So that's something to note. And obviously, like, the more additives, I guess, you add into things, the, you know, like, these are all additives. The more additives you add into it, the more, it says antidote in it, the more nutrition value it's going to get, I would assume. I'm at least going to go ahead and buy, we'll buy 3 of these. Can I sell anything to you? Get 9 orans off this medicine bottle. Why not? You can sell this for 45 orans. Seems like a strange person to sell it to, but I mean, it is what it is. Yeah, that seems good. Yeah, see, these are not going to sell for much, but that's also, they're not identified, so that's a thing. Can't even sell that. I'll sell you these hearts, just save us a step, I guess. So these grotesque offals don't seem to go bad, or maybe it's just because we stuck them in the cooler box, but... So this only sells for 19. That partially tells me that it's not worth much as far as keeping, but it also could mean that it is absolutely worth keeping, right? So that's something to keep in mind. Sell that for 10. I also see a trash can over here. I'm going to see about dropping junk off in that. So let's go ahead and put that in there, and we'll close out of this. He had other dialogue here. Bring me something to eat. We've got some hot special dishes waiting for us. 70 orans, and they're all here. So I'm filled, actually, so... And then we can invest in his shop. Okay. I don't see any, there's no option to, like, stay here. We just go into one of the rooms. Yeah, if we sleep in one of the rooms. We are sleepy, in fact. Do we get charged for sleeping here? Doesn't look like it. I didn't get anything negative either. I'd imagine we got pretty good sleep, because this is a better bed than the makeshift beds we've been sleeping on, that's for sure. Okay, so I guess it's just free sleeping quarters here, which is kind of nice. It's also now daytime, so that's going to help a lot with, is it janitor? It's going to help a lot with the people just being awake, right? She's hungry. Let's give her some crim, I guess. Oops, that's not what I want. Grab that, we'll give you that. She's still hungry. Why did the thing go there? There, she's no longer hungry. Okay. I need to, like, I can't see here. Oh, okay. All right, we can just put anything in here. So we recycle this. We should get this Ikopo, which is another currency. Or I guess you have a chance of earning it. Unfortunate. Okay, well, still. We're gonna put that away. We will go ahead and work our way around here. What is this? This is a bar. The slot machine. You can use the slot machine. Oh, look at that. it's a whole mini game. Oh man. Okay. Total bet. What am I betting though? Is it orange? Start playing the slots. You have no casino chips. Oh, I have to get casino chips. I see. How do I exit? Let's just right click. Okay, so who's in here? An informer. And a good news to share. A place called Dangerous Rune around here. If you're interested, it might be worth exploring. I can sell him my fame. Oh, so he's just he's another adventurer basically. Mercenary, tourist, another mercenary, bartender. Right, so my little girl is all about the booze. Bottle of Crim Ale is the cheapest thing you have. We have some blessed bottles of ale and wine. That's interesting. I'd rather just find some ale, actually. Not like that hard up on her liking me that much. Oh, here's a weapon shop. I wonder if, like, he can identify weapons for me, or if I have to go to an actual... Just look at what else is here. Or if I have to go to an actual, like, wizard or whatever for it. I guess we can find out. Oh, cool. Like, we can use the anvil. There's a smelter here. Yeah, put ore in, get an ingot. Shining ore, get an ingot. I don't have any ore, of course. That's cool. There's a grinding wheel. What do we do here? We put a melee weapon and something, probably like a whetstone. Or, well, this would be the whetstone. Maybe, I don't know, some liquid or something. We get something. Polishing powder. We can do that for both of those. Interesting, interesting. Stone roll. I'm not really seeing anything else here. Alright, what is going on, my guy? Axe replica, a window. 2 other items. Rack of helms. Is this not a thing? Bake in a kiln. Okay, we can put clay in there and make brick. We know how to make clay now as well, so that's cool. What else do you have? A wig. Register, of course. Weapon racks. Or weapon decorations, I guess. Alright, so blacksmith. Yeah, so he can't identify items for me. What's up with this? Silver composite girdle. Like, why is it shiny? Girdle with straps designed to keep loose clothing out of the way. It's made of silver. It's waist gear. Guess who doesn't have a waist? This potato. Can be... Alright, increases strength by 4. Grants you darkness resistance. Maybe it's just because it's enchanted then. Are these... Okay, we have paper wings. Be equipped to back. Makes it easier to evade and makes you float. That's cool. Those are expensive. That's cool. Gauntlets. Arm gear. We don't have an arm technically. We were just a fingerless hand now that I look at it. So rings are definitely out of the question. Quarrels. Okay, so those are your bolts. Cursed paper armored ring. Shield. Equipped hand. We don't have another hand to equip it to. Could give this to our little girl though. Sand wizard hat, as we saw with the sand stuff, for some reason they're negatives to your defensive stats. Pair of paper boots, pair of mica shoes, bronze breastplate. Made of bronze. Still doesn't say it's heavy armor, so I'm gonna assume it's light armor. Blessed copper war sickle. Look at that thing. Weakens your lightning resistance by 3. Ooh. But it does lightning damage. Like, it's just enchanted that way? That's sick. Okay. Well, still. Alright, so I guess we want to find a mage. We need to, like, do this. Let's go ahead and get our taxes paid. Looks like it might be a shop as well. That's hard to tell. Here's a guard, so let's go ahead and say, where is... Yeah, a tax chest. Let me show you where it is. Yeah, it's right here. Alright, that works. There it is. Tax chest. We'll use this. Do I need to put the specific amount of orans in? Oh, it does it automatically. Which item do you want to deliver? You paid tax bill 582 orans. Cool, cool. The mayor. What you got? Nothing. You can go through my secretary if you need paperwork. Citizen. There's the secretary. She has, okay, the same, similar sort of stuff as the secretary. The Tinker Town. What's this? A banker. What do you do? I want to deposit my money. Right. We can get those in there since they're going to be used later, I'm sure. That's something. And we can take it out, so that's good. So he's just a... okay. Wonder if we earn interest or something like that. That'd be cool. What is this? Oh! It's a newspaper. Man, this thing's like in depth too. Okay, this was more than I expected. This developer's crazy. I just realized we're like over an hour by 7 minutes. So we did pay our taxes, so we're pretty good there. We've made it to the capital. We're gonna be definitely checking things out. We're gonna look for their trainer. Although we need more platinum coins, so we'll be looking to do some quests here as well. We definitely need to identify some things. I guess we're doing really well on that. We'll go ahead and read this when we come back as well. So, with that being said, thanks for watching. Make sure you are subscribed so you know when the next video comes out. I'm kind of randomly putting these out. I need to come up with set times. You know what? I'm going to do that. So, in fact, starting with this video, I think we're going to have this at a rather structured, at least time of day. As far as days that I'm going to be recording, that's going to be a little up in the air at the moment. So, it's just kind of as I find time is when I can sit down and play this. Either for an hour at a time or more than that, depending. But, with that being said, I'll see you next time.